Hello everyone, Gilbert here. Welcome to Red Dragon Model Works. I'd like to show you guys a couple of things that one thing I've been working on, something I'm going to be working on, and a product that I picked up recently. So if you stick around, get yourself a cup of coffee. I'll be back in a jiff. Okay, first things first. There's I haven't done a lot of model building, and I'm going to rectify that soon. I got a couple of cars here that I need to get worked on. There's one that just came in that I'd like to show you guys. I'll move the camera down when I'm getting ready to show you that. But this is something that I haven't shown, and we'll get to that in a second. But a lot of you guys know that those that follow me and follow the Hangouts know that I'm really fond of painting these things. You know, these Night Titans. These are from Games Workshop. They're not cheap, but I enjoy painting them. They're just, you know, the palette and what you can do with them is just, you know, because it's sci-fi, you know. So, and I don't play the game, so I paint them any way I want. But there's another company out there called Dreamforge. These folks right here, Dreamforge, and Dreamforge Games. And I'm trying to see. You can find them at dreamforge.games.com, dreamforge/games.com. I think the brother's name is Michael Mondragon, which is right up, you know, that's Mondragon. But these are them right here, Dreamforge Games. They have other stuff, but they have a Leviathan Crusader, which is this one here, and then they have a Mortis Crusader, which is the one I'm about to show you guys. Now, Richard Welling, Castworks, his brother right here, Castworks, he's the one that hit me to these guys, and I really dig these. They're really cool. I think they could be augmented, you know, to fit, you know, whatever the Games Workshop does. I know people that use them in the games. So I want to show you guys what one looks like. So give me a second. Let me roll this down here. This is one of them. Now this one here, I've painted about 4 of them, but this one's mine. So as you can see, you know, I went with the red motif. You know, I'm still working on the base. You know, I get ADD, man. I'm all over the place. So let me zoom in a little bit more so you guys can see this. Move this camera. Oh, wrong way. Let's go this way. So this is the Mortis. These are after, you know, you can buy these separately to put on there. There's different kind of you know, exhaust stacks. I use these. But yeah. So I think these are pretty good. They're heavy. They're nice, you know. Go together pretty well. You know, you can pose the arms if you want. They come with a nice base here. I'm still working on this. I just lost interest in it. But I'll leave the link down below to Dreamforge Games where you can pick one of these up. I think they're pretty cool. I think you guys would like them. So, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this. Give me a second. I'll be right back and show you. Well, here, let me do it this way. The other piece that I wanted to show you that I just got in the mail, and I'm going to start working on this during the hangout, is this guy right here from Hobby Boss. This is the Hobby Boss Delta Force FAV. Let's see. Let me see if I can show you what's inside the box. If I do this and I bring this around like so, we can probably get a halfway decent. I know there's a shine there, guys, so forgive me. It's the light. But this is the Hobby Boss 1/35 scale Delta Force FAV. Got this brother Bret Marquardt right here. Bret Marquardt High Altitude Scale Modeling. He picked one up for me, and you know, I had totally forgotten about it, and Bret says, "Hey Gilbert, I got a couple of these coming into the store. Do you want one? I can send it to you." And I said, "Cool, you know, send him the money." The brother sent me this. He also sent me, let me get these out here. And I'm going to be trying these out. These are AK weathering pencils right here. So I got some AK weathering pencils. Tamiya, these are Tamiya polishing sponges, polishing compound sponges. And these are God Hand sanders. So I'm going to be trying these in the next couple of days. But let's open this up. Let me show you what's inside here. All right, here's the, you know, this Bret got one of his stickers there for his shop card, and one of his stickers. Thank you, Bret. And these are the instructions. Fairly, I'm not going to go over them because I personally don't get into all the here's the instruction, blah blah blah. But it looks fairly easy. There's there's 3 sprues. As you can see here, 4 sprues. 1, 2, 3, 4. The tires. There's not a lot of there's a lot of small little bits, as you can see there. There. A lot of little intricate parts. But for the most part, there it is. So it doesn't look like it's a complicated build. It just looks like there's a lot of small little parts. Then you have a color sheet here, which I'm going to probably ignore this, because this is going to be more of a Mad Max type of dune buggy. So I'll probably ignore that color scheme. And then here you have the sprues. I'm not going to bother taking them out of plastic, guys. But, well, why not? Let's do that. I know. Let's see. Let's get this cut open. Show you what it looks like. You know, this is the hood, of course. Or as the brothers, is that the, yeah, that must be the front hood, I think. Yeah, that would be the front of the hood. This is the rear hatch back here. So you got that. It looks pretty good. Nice little detail on that little grill there. So there's that one. These are just a couple of seats. These 2 sprues look the same. Well, here. There are 2 sprues that are the same. So I'm not going to bother taking the other one out. But as you can see, they're both the same. It's got some nice detail on that seat. Some nice detail all the way around. You see that there? Looks pretty good. Again, there's not a lot on this that seems complicated. Here's the frame, rubber tires, glass, some photo etch right there, some more glass, and then some decals. And then we have another sprue here. That's a nice detail there. Rivet detail there. So yeah, I mean, again, there's really not much to show. There's 4 sprues, well, 3 of them. One's a double. So there's and then you got the frame. So there's not a lot to this. Again, thanks, Bret. So let me get this off to the side. There's something I want to show you guys. Now, a while back, I had watched a video by one of those tested videos, Adam Savage. You know, thought it was cool because I subscribed to that. Thought it was pretty cool. And then promptly forgot about it. And then about 2 weeks later, Josh Rysdam Designs, right here, Josh Rysdam Designs. He posted a video on the Styrene Syndicate Facebook page. And I believe it was also on the Red Dragon Model Works Facebook page. But I'm almost certain that the first place I saw it was, the second time I saw it was on the Styrene Syndicate page. And he posted a video where Adam Savage was doing a one-day build, scratch build. He was doing this little Star Wars-esque type of build out of styrene, sheet styrene. And the glue that he was using in that was this. Let me get this down a little bit more. It is Weld-On number 3 acrylics. Now, it didn't come in this jar. It came in this. But as you can see, it's kind of dented. So there is a steel piece that's inside there. And it says cut this out. And when I went to hit it, I slipped and I hit the corner of this and bent it. So I put it in a glass jar. So this is a pint, and I think this pint costed me about 24 bucks for this. Now, I use a variety of glue. I have sprue glue. I have MIG. I have Tamiya. I have Mr. Cement. I have testers. I have Ambroid Pro Weld, Plastruck. I have this stuff from Phantom Model Works. What else? What else do I got over there? Sprue glue, CA glue, you know, testers, thick glue. I mean, just it runs the gamut of what I use. This one, I love Tamiya. Everybody likes Tamiya. Tamiya is a good glue. Mr. Cement is a pretty good glue. I use my sprue glue for filling seams, especially when I don't want to use putty. So the 3 main ones that I use is either, if I'm using a thick cement, it'll be Tamiya thick, or I use a Tamiya extra thin, which is this one here, or my new favorite is this one here from MIG. This stuff to me is hotter, runs hotter than this. You get, to me, at least I think so, you get a better bond. Not only that, let me show you the brush. That's the Tamiya brush. That is the MIG brush. So I kind of like this one better. So I'm gonna be ordering some more of this. But anyway, I digress. I started using this. Now I use this. I'm doing a tank. I'm sorry, a Tiger tank. It's driving me. It's a Tacom King Tiger with the full interior. I want to throw it through a window because it's junk. It's a beautifully detailed kit, but man, nothing fits, you know. And I'm losing parts, and it's fiddly, and there's small pieces, and every time I handle it, I break a part off. So I put it off to the side so I don't end up throwing it out the window. But I was using this to put some of the small fiddly bits on, and I love it. It sets up in a minute, quick. And then Josh says, you know, hey, try it on a figure. So I glued this figure with it. And I did it during the hangout, last week's hangout. You can watch it. this figure here was glued with the Weld-On. And I mean, I could pop this off if I really put some meat behind it, but as you can see, it holds pretty well. So you can glue Games Workshop figures, which tends to be that thick plastic. It will glue them. And in the long run, this will be cheaper than the Tamiya. Now, you have to have, I use a brush, a cheap synthetic brush. When I'm done, I wipe the brush down real good. You know, some people were saying, well, doesn't it harden the bristles? Not really. Once you dip this back in here, it'll be fine. So, you know, I got this on Amazon. I'll leave the link below. I picked this up on Amazon. They sell it in smaller jars. I picked up a pint. You don't have to pick up a pint. You can get something smaller. I'll probably pick up another smaller jar to fill this thing up. But this is quickly becoming one of my favorite glues. And again, this is not my idea. I didn't find this by accident. This is something that the brothers over at ILM, the Industrial Light and Magics, use. All professional model builders use this stuff. Adam Savage, his ilk, they all use this stuff, and they swear by it. And I'll tell you what, if it's good for them, it's good for what we do. It's great for styrene on styrene. Now, if you're going to be doing ABS or something like that, you know, metal, this isn't going to work. We all know that. You can't use styrene glue on metal. ABS, they make an ABS glue, something stronger, something hotter. I think it's the number 5, but this is the number 3. Very fast set. It's the capillary action is beautiful. You know, you get a 1 minute working time and it sets quick, less than 2 minutes. Here it says 2 minutes and 80% strength within 24 hours, which is about the same as you get with the Tamiya. So give it a shot, guys. Again, it's Weld-On. It's made by Weld-On. It's the number 3. You cannot get this in California, though. So, well, they claim you can't get it. If Adam Savage has it, you can get it. But it's not sold in California. Or in Southern California, I think. Northern California, you can get it. But from what Tommy Miejas tells me, you cannot get it in Southern California. So, anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that. You know, I'm working on a few things here. I'm still stumped on this guy. I don't know what I want to do with him. I've blocked in the colors that I want to do, but I'm just stumped, guys. I've got a few other little projects and on and in, but I think I'm going to start working on this guy. I'll do a build video on it, and I'll probably post it here, showing you the build of this thing here. See how it goes, and I'll probably do it on a live video. That way you can ask questions, and if I screw up, I screw up on live, so there's no editing. But that's about it. Be right back. So there it is. That's all that's been going on here. As I said, I'm getting back to in the flow of things. I'm still working on getting this 48-hour build together. But I'd like to give, try it and remember that we're a big community and we help each other out here. And there's some things that I've been watching on YouTube that really caught my fancy. Everybody knows that James Wappel, he comes and he visits with us on Fridays, on our Friday night hangout. He's a good friend. So I encourage you guys to go check out his YouTube page right here, James Wappel. Hell of a painter, guys. Brilliant painter. And he's a heck of a teacher. For those of you that get into the gaming side of things, there's Coach and his son over at Family Gamers 777 right here. Good people, man. Good family run channel. I encourage you guys to go check them out. Also, I've been watching that build of Dr. Cranky's, Virgil. Dr. Cranky right here. He's doing this build with a shampoo bottle. This Mars rover or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. But You guys go check that out. I think it's a Head and Shoulders bottle, shampoo bottle, and it is just, it's great. And last but not least, his brother right here, Fred Henry, old Pappy, over at West Georgia's Rods and Customs. He takes the time out to give people shout outs of what's going on in the community, what you guys are building, and he's becoming a pretty good integral part of the community. Fairly decent man, hell of a builder, but I like that he takes time out, to give shout outs to people that he sees and what have you been building and things of that nature. So you guys go check him out if you haven't already. This brother right here, Fred Henry, Pappy, over at West Georgia Rods and Customs. So that's it for me, guys. I know it's a little long video. Sorry if it bored you. I'm sorry about that. But remember, we have the Facebook communities, Styrene Syndicate Facebook page right here, Red Dragon Model Works Facebook page right here also. And also we have the Styrene Syndicate YouTube page. I encourage you guys to go do that because once we start ramping up for the 48-hour build, the 48-hour build itself will be held on that channel. So until then, you guys have a great week. It's Tuesday. Today's Tuesday? Shit. Yeah, today's Tuesday. Oh, lost a day there. You guys have a great week. Be good to your families. Be kind to each other. Love your children. Leave the drama to the damn queens, brothers and sisters. And by all means, please, build a damn model. This is Gilbert saying peace. You guys have a good one.